Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first hot niche video of the complete online money system. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about uh, a great niche that I've been in for a long time. It's the one that started making me the most money, since I've started, and I've always been in it. I really enjoy the niche. I feel really comfortable with it, um, and I really think that it's good for a beginner because beginners, you don't have to send a lot of targeted traffic. You don't have to do a lot of hard selling at all because, this niche is such an emotional niche that they're already impulse buying anyway. So, what niche is this? Well, as I explained to you in the email, it's the Get Your X Back niche. Um, and as I said, it's evergreen, meaning that, of course, everyone's always dumping someone. There's always going to be people who are getting dumped and wanting their exes back. So that means there's always going to be an ever-ending supply of potential customers. So, well, let's talk about the wants and the needs and the fears and stuff like that of this niche, and that'll help you understand on how to sell to them effectively and also help them out because this is an emotional crowd and these are people that do have feelings and emotions and need help and you'll get a lot of emotional satisfaction just in helping them, not even including the monetary satisfaction that you'll get. But anyway, so what does this niche want? Obviously, I want to get their ex back. That is kind of goes with the title, get their X back niche. They want to get their X back. That's their primary want. But there's other ones too, like dealing with those nasty feelings. When I say nasty feelings, I mean the feelings of hurt and pain and desire. Those are really strong, and those are, you need to target that as well because that's almost as big as getting their ex back. A lot of these people feel like they can't even get out of bed and live their life because those feelings are so strong and overpowering. So that's a really good one to get on, and also prevent their ex from getting with someone else. Obviously, this niche has a jealousy problem. They're worried that their ex will end up with someone else, and so that's another want that they have. That's a big want, just like the other three. What's their number one fear? Well, it's losing that special someone for good. And when I say for good, I don't mean just, oh, well, they're still friends, they still talk. Now, I'm talking about losing them as in they don't even talk anymore, they're not friends anymore. The ex completely has rejected them and has nothing, doesn't want to do anything with them, anything at all. And that's their number one fear. And that's kind of obvious as well. But um, and then what's their number one desire? Well, obviously, this is pretty big. To gain control again, when you break up, whenever you're dealing with a breakup, the tendency is to text message terror and call and beg and plead. And that's just not any good. And it kind of makes the person look like a fool. And so their primary goal and desire is to gain that control back. Once again, gain control of their emotions. And of course, even with this, there's not a number one, I think. Obviously, get their ex back is another, is probably ties with this gain control, uh, and it's on the same level as their desire. So I call both of them their number one desire. So how do you market to these guys? Well, empathy, empathy, empathy. All right, you have to understand them. You have to understand where they're coming from. Even if you haven't ever experienced a real harsh breakup, you got to get in those forums. You got to talk to them. You got to imagine yourself what you would be feeling, if you were them. And that's really the only way to do it. Lots of good info. As I said, and I hit on the course, always over deliver. Always, always, always over deliver. All right. Um, the empathy, if you over deliver and you give them good empathy, tell them a story. Maybe even if you've not experienced a breakup yourself, but you know a friend who has, tell that story. Tell how you were there for them. Tell them how you couldn't stand to see him hurting. That puts empathy in their minds. They're like, hey, this guy understands me. He's at least seen this before. He knows what I'm going through. He dealt with himself or with a friend, and he can help me too. And so that's what they're going to think. And then you give them lots of good info, you'll always be able to impress them, and they'll be happier with you, obviously. And then you want to, as I said, and I explained in the course, especially in the email, you want to go from building a lot of content to building your character, and your character is going to be what you're going to end up ultimately focusing on. It's going to be how you've went through this, how you've helped someone go through this, and how you are helping them, and you'll have parables and stories that'll help them, stuff like that. Your character will be kind of what they want. If you want to make yourself entertaining, make them laugh. These are people that haven't laughed in a long time. Make your videos goofy, make your information goofy, but make it also, empathetic as well. So funny, but also empathetic, and you'll start to get a real positive response to them. All right, and they'll be more willing to buy. Now, this is the best product to promote to them. It's Travis's Magic of Making Up. His pin name's T Dub. It's one of the top selling items in this niche. Whoops, what's it's supposed to say? ClickBank, not Google. It's top ranked at ClickBank. I don't feel like going back and changing that, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. But it's top ranked at ClickBank inside of the Get Back with Your. I'm sorry, inside of the relationship niche in the I believe it's society kind of market. So his sales page is absolutely phenomenal. It doesn't read like a sales page. It doesn't feel like a sales page. He's got video on there, video testimonials on there. It's a high converting website. This is the only product I promote. I know Travis. I know his products are good. I know the information he has is good. I have the magic of making up actually myself, and it's a very valuable piece of information. And so I highly recommend it. He's the only one that I really trust. So anyway, he gives good service. You get great support from him. So he as an affiliate himself, he's primarily an affiliate marketer too. So you know he this means that he, understands you as an affiliate and your needs, and so you'll get a lot of great support from him. So I recommend that you definitely promote his product. The best places to promote, obviously, all of the 50,000 forums there are out there. Of course, there isn't really that many. That's kind of an over-exaggeration. But any forum you can find on relationship, and you will find a section dedicated to people who are struggling with ex-girlfriends and boyfriends. All right. Many people say forum marketing is the best. Well, it's even works. I think this niche is probably one of the best niches for it because it's such a hot, desired niche. People are searching for help and answers, and if you can build up their trust while you're in the forum, they will easily buy from you. Obviously, easing articles is great for any niche, but it's especially great for this one because they're looking for a lot of free information or information that'll help them out. And easing articles is a great place to kind of, wet their tongue a little bit with that information and then lead them into your lens or your squeeze page and give them even more information. And then you have them, kind of captured on an email or whatever. And so this is a great way to promote. And then finally, um, the best way to do it is a squeeze page with a blog. So you capture them, get them on an email opt-in list, and if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. It's in the course. It's all explained. You'll know whenever you get there what I'm talking about. But then you also want to do a blog with video, and of course, all of that's explained in the course. The reason I say these is because you need to capture them. You need to give them good information, and then give them, good quality information, then build up your character. And then with the blog with video, it'll definitely impress them, and they'll definitely be more responsive to you. So that's definitely it's definitely a good thing you want to do there. So I highly recommend that you check out this niche and that you get into it. I strongly believe it'll make you money. It's made me lots of money. So anyway, that's your first hot niche. Be sure to look out for the next video. And we're going to talk about a lot of great things in this email course. So take care and have a great day.